systems that each have a different purpose. It could be your IT systems, your OT systems, control, communication, safety. All of these systems are connected via the network. It can help with the communications between the various systems, but it also is potentially introducing threats to your network. When your IT network and your critical infrastructure is connected, you are essentially introducing all of the threats that would be relevant to your IT network into your critical infrastructure. For instance, if your interlocking system is controlled in an IT network environment, then anybody who has access to your IT environment now has potential control over your critical infrastructure. A lot of times, people would think that a generic IT cybersecurity solution is going to be good enough, but the issue with these solutions is that they are generic. They are not aware of the proper communication and the purpose of all of the networks and all of the assets in your network. There are a lot of vulnerabilities in these systems, and if you don't have a solution that properly monitors what the legitimate communication looks like and understands it, there is no way to protect against these kind of threats. IT solutions cannot protect OT environments. If you have IT and OT systems which are interconnected, essentially there is a whole new layer of threats that is being introduced and needs to be secured. You can't just use a generic IT firewall or IPS or something along those lines and expect that they will protect your OT systems. OT systems have a completely different set of communication. A lot of the challenges stem from the fact that OT systems are very often legacy systems. They're outdated. The operators who are providing the service do not always have control over the devices that they have in the network. They may have gotten it from the manufacturer. They can't update it by themselves because contractually they are not allowed to. It's a very difficult scenario where you have these old, outdated systems that have a lot of vulnerabilities and a lot of misconfigurations, but you don't have any control over it. First of all, understand the state of your network. Understand where all the vulnerabilities lie, where all of the misconfigurations lie. Understand what the valid communication between the different assets in your network looks like. Should the interlocking be talking with the PIS? Should the OCC be talking with the onboard? Or should it be talking with the wayside? There's a lot of different devices that are used in a railway environment to control different systems, and you need to completely understand what the valid and safe communication looks like and where all of your safety threats are and where all of your potential vulnerabilities and risks are so that you can understand how to properly maintain it. Hackers are always going to be more sophisticated than defenders because a defender is trying to mitigate every potential risk at the same time, whereas a hacker only needs one point of access to succeed. The attacker is always going to be a step ahead and the defender is always going to be playing catch up. If you don't have a way of knowing what all your vulnerabilities are and all of your misconfigurations, you're never going to be able to get in control of that stuff. A lot of times, railway operators are completely lost in their own systems. They are not fully aware of what the different systems do, what the proper communication channels are. They might even be working with several different manufacturers at the same time. You could have systems for different manufacturers that need to be interconnected to each other. It's very, very complicated and it's very, very difficult to grab complete understanding of it and to grasp where all of the security threats are and what the vulnerabilities are. If you're going to try and protect every single system individually, you're going to have a very, very difficult time. It's going to be like plugging one hole in a dam that's breaking and 3 other holes pop up. To have one one-stop shop solution that essentially covers all of the different aspects of your systems. It shows you what the proper communication channels look like, where the flaws are in one system that could affect several other systems that are interconnected to it.